More gangs from London are targeting Kent communities than ever before, ruthlessly exploiting vulnerable people to expand drug markets. The problem is now so bad that Kent Police have had to form a specialist team to tackle the issue.
Basically, you just come down and sell your drugs. If police get to know you, then you just move to somewhere else.
From here in Gravesend, where I am tonight, it takes less than 30 minutes now on the train to get up to central London. And what police say is happening, they say the gangs are recruiting often vulnerable individuals, maybe teenagers, to courier the drugs down on these quick transport networks and into the local communities.
BBC South East today revealed that the number of reports of children being groomed over the internet to Kent Police have tripled. Leanne Rinne has our exclusive report.
She completely shut down. She hid herself away in her bedroom for months on end, and we were mortified.
At 14 years old, this schoolgirl from Kent was contacted through Facebook by a teenager claiming to live in America. She was groomed online for months before her parents noticed something was wrong.
He started leading her into conversations and encouraged her to talk sexual things back to him. He had asked her for indecent photographs.
The key message to any parents who are concerned tonight from the police is don't take all the internet access away from your children. Well, police are trying to establish how Dan Dawson, who was at a New Year's Eve party here at flat number 9, managed to get up on top of the roof and move across the top of 3 blocks of flats all the way down here, all the way down to flat number 6, which is where he fell.
Leanne Rinne has been speaking exclusively to one migrant who's suing the company.
Aramus was one of 30 men who worked as a chicken catcher for the company. He says he was physically abused and forced to work in filthy conditions for little or no pay.
The working conditions were horrible. Nothing was done fairly. We were treated like dogs, like animals.
Just in the last few minutes, we've heard that a 42-year-old man from Dover has been arrested and is now in custody. The incident here has, of course, been dealt with. All the roads around me are now back open to the public. But we do know that negotiators were used in the 5-hour standoff in this building behind me. The website states clearly that buying or selling sex is not allowed, but as Christina explains, the reality is often different.
He was the one that suggested a monthly allowance. I was like, what do you expect in return, though? And he said he was looking for sexual favours, essentially. And some of them will get, annoyed and they'll try and push or persuade you in any way possible, really.
They say that when Faye died at 2 years old, she was just as vulnerable as the young babies who received the vaccine now. So as the debate continues here in Westminster tonight, the Badettes are anxiously waiting for answers. Attacked, gang raped and ruthlessly exploited by groups of men from the age of 13. Jane didn't think she would live to see her 20s.
If I fought with them and said, I don't want to go or I don't want to do this, they'd open the door of the car and then just throw you out. Sometimes they left you naked on the street.
What we do know is that in 2013, Kent Police identified 2 women as potential victims of human trafficking. Now that rose to 20 last year.
Robert Fiddler fought Reigate and Banstead Borough Council for a decade before he lost his final appeal earlier this year. If he hadn't taken it down, he could have faced jail. Leanne Rinne has the exclusive interview.
It's a perfectly legal way of putting up a property. And if there's one thing I want to get across to the public today, it's that I never broke one law.
We know that as Lauren Masters was left to die here, she managed to make one final and desperate phone call to the police. And the judge today said that even in those final moments, she was still a devoted mother, saying repeatedly, "Help me, my babies are here, my babies are here." A statement was read out on behalf of Lauren Masters' mother. She said she is utterly devastated and heartbroken. She says Lauren was looking forward to celebrating her 21st birthday in just a few months' time.
Speaking exclusively to BBC South East today, Jennifer Devall says she's upset and angry that the dog's owner asked her son to look after them.
These are the dogs believed to have viciously attacked 42-year-old Stephen Morris. He was helping a friend look after them when the bull mastiffs suddenly turned on him. And we know now this wasn't the first time one of these dogs had bitten him.
Our reporter Leanne Rinne joins me now. Leanne, what do we know about this incident?
Well, literally in the last half an hour, we've learnt that at around 8 o'clock, a group of young people reportedly carrying baseball bats and a handgun were seen running into a flat at Hampshire Court in Etchingham Road in Eastbourne. An investigation was launched into her relationship with a married 50-year-old former councillor, Robert Burgess, 1 year on from leaving the role, and she's spoken out about how the allegations caused her severe anxiety and panic attacks, leaving her no choice but to seek counselling. 46,000 people voted to leave and 26,000 voted to remain, and it really is no surprise because we're very much in UKIP territory.